Hello everybody and welcome back to this war of mine. Today we are starting on the next of the basic scenarios in the game because I'm currently working through the entire game. If you want to see any of the previous ones, which have included Christo and Iskra, which has included Katja, I believe. I'm trying to just remember Bruno, Marco and Pavle as well. There's a whole load of stuff. Go and have a look at those. But for now, we have got the 4-character scenario. Cveta, Pavle, Anton and Zlata. And also, welcome to 2025, or at least the first video that I have recorded in 2025. I have had to kind of record in a batch up and running towards the period where I'm going to be revising for exams. So you guys still get videos, but unfortunately this will not be that up to date. The idea behind this particular scenario is often the idea that because you've now got more people, Zlata and Pavle together would actually be a relatively sensible duo, but the fact is with Cveta and Anton, who are normally kind of dead weight in this game, you can get a few more challenges. However, there is also positives from having both of those. Having an extra character just around is always helpful, but also we do have the luxury that Anton's ability means that he can catch food better, even if he's just sticking around here the whole time. So the main thing I want to do immediately is I want to get here. We want to make one of these. We're going to put it down here. And we're going to start working on getting a saw blade. Not saw blade. What am I talking about? It's been a few weeks since I recorded because it's been over Christmas. But no, we are going to want a shovel. And we're going to want a crowbar. And we're going to want to be able to get through as most of these places as we can. I did notice that Cveta is sick. How's Anton? Anton's doing all right. And so is Pavle. As fix Cveta is not the end of the world, actually. We should be fine. You can run across here and pick up these two, just as we're building this, because then we can get the 2 items that we need and see how it's going. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, guys, for the support of the channel recently. To be honest, it's been massive for me. The fact is we've gone from... I don't know. There's a fact I've gone from about 2.2k hourly views every month to now hitting upwards of 3k. Which is genuinely insane for me to think about. It's huge, and I'm so grateful. I mean, obviously I'm sitting here in my room just trying to kind of plow on and try and do as much as possible, and you guys are choosing to watch, and that's really nice. So thanks, and by all means, drop anything you want me to try in the comments below. You may also notice that I have recently switched the channel up a little bit. I'm focusing on this war of mine, especially given that I'm away for study for a bit chunk of this year. I thought it would be much more sensible to focus on what people are watching, and therefore everyone was watching this war of mine. So that is the plan from now on. We're very much doing a this war of mine focused run. So now that we've got this stuff, I'm going to also then try and get myself a bed up and running today. That's the main kind of vibe. These two are kind of just going to sit around and do much. I suppose I could get them working on these. Like, there's nothing stopping me, but it just seems like a bit of a waste in timing-wise. There we go. You can now wait for that bottom one to be done. Good, you can go do that one, while then Pavle takes over the shovel. Thankfully, the tools magically teleport between both of them, but what we meant to do. And yes, we'll see how it goes. I do also apologise if my voice is a little bit strange today. I have a sore throat, but I will still be, hopefully, doing as much of this playthrough as I can today. A single book in a locked cupboard behind a pile of rubble. Because of course that makes sense. That better be the bloody Necromonicon or whatever it is from the Avengers franchise. For that to be worth so much protection in this game. And you know what I'm going to do with it? Even if it is like the Darkhold or the Necronomicon. That's not from Marvel. The Darkhold from Marvel MCU. The Necromonicon is the thing that everybody uses to summon Cthulhu, isn't it? I'm being completely insane. If I'm babbling about nothing that makes any sense at all, then please do say. But I think I can at least make sense of some stuff. How are we doing? Do we have enough materials to make a bed? Because at least one of us needs to sleep tonight. We do. We actually have enough to make 2, which would actually be smart to get up and running. Let's get this up and running straight away. Because then we can start to think about what other materials we need and focus entirely on the supplies that we have. These guys are doing all right. Anton, you can stop for a second and then go and dig through with the shovel. Having picked up even more food, that's very good. So yeah, the difficulty here is the fact that we have got 4 characters, and while there are benefits to that, we also do have to make sure they're all fed every single day. You can pull away from that, Cveta, and keep going, which is nice. Should be good, very good, very good, and you can move on to this one. Not much else to really do then. Maybe I should be focusing on getting Cveta to be resting soon. Those are good. I'm going to let her use the meds, actually. You go use the meds and then go to bed. No, go to the meds first. You can then run through this. And you can now actually get up here, Anton, already. I do want to get rid of this pile, though, because I don't want to have to go all the way around every single time. That's good. You can go to sleep. Pavle, you can finish off building the second bed. Going to see where we're going to go from here. Because that means we can leave somebody on guard, somebody out scavenging, and that is a load of materials. I mean, for day 1, having this much materials is pretty impressive. Could even make an oven, maybe. Because then I'm going to want to start to board up some stuff, but it's also like the feeling of... We're a bit short, I think, on upgrading. Or are we? Are we? Nope, we can upgrade. Let's go and upgrade immediately then. So by day 2, we have got a fully upgraded workbench. Honestly, I'd say this is probably one of my strongest runs that I've done. So that seems very positive. I think that's everything I'm going to want to do, though. So we're going to end the day there and let this keep ruining. Ruining? Running is what I was trying to say. The ruined villa. They say some people still live there. They have some supplies stocked. I could go there. I'm going to go... Oh, the semi-detached house. Danger. The ghost house seems to be the safest one to go for. For the day, I'm going to go for a guard. Actually, you know what, Anton? You're going to guard. Because I feel like you're the one that's going to be less... I don't think there's going to be a raid on the first night. And I think he's going to be the one that's less useful. I'll take this and I'll take this just to make sure I'm safe. We've got 1 jewel. Maybe I'll try and see. I don't know if the port's available in this option. If the port becomes available, I'm going to look after my jewels until then. If it turns out that they are not available at all, then we are going to have to change our plans. But I think that we could get a good haul from that and then be able to escape relatively easily. Components and wood and water is a good shout for this day. Jump. There's already a fridge that's fully open. Very, very nice. I think I need a lot of saw blades here if I really want to get through most of the stuff. I'll take some more wood there. We'll leave the sugar behind. Maybe that's something to grab at some point. But for now, we are just going to keep ourselves moving. For some of the future challenges here, well, I'm actually saying for the future challenges, my plan is to do every single other Thursday for a while will be streams, and then once my exams are over, it'll be every Thursday. The plan being is that that gives me plenty of time to revise, and if I've recorded everything that I need up to that point, then I can kind of just chill out and use it as a relaxation kind of vibe. I want to break through everything I need to break through here, and then I'll head back home. Maybe I'll do 2 quick trips here on days 1 and 2. I've gathered some materials, but the main thing I need is a whole load more wood, and try and get a hatchet when I can. There's probably some stuff under the bed, isn't there? I think I'm going to need to upgrade the... Ooh, yeah, there's some good stuff here. Okay, I'll come back here with an empty inventory tomorrow. The issue with having 4 people as well is unless I lose one of the characters, I'm going to be stuck in a situation where I actually can't get anyone else. Which is annoying, really. Like, think about it, is that 2 of the characters in my game are stuck as the 2 weakest. I don't really want to lose them, because that's a sign of defeat. So I'm going to try and get through with the initial 4. Some more water is good. Nothing there that I can really pick up. I think down here... There's 1 pile here, but I need a saw blade to get through here, which would require upgrading the workbench. Which may be something I think about doing. Oh, that's nice. That was a good thing I came down here. So if I can work on getting that upgraded, I mean, I've got a couple bits and pieces. Coming back here, there'll be enough stuff that I can then trade for the bits and pieces I need. I need to upgrade that workbench, really, is the plan, and get some food ready to be cooked by day 3. So that's going to be the target, actually. I should need to get enough materials to build an oven and the upgraded metal workshop, which should be fine and a dandy. Day 2, perfect. Let's see how we are doing. I doubt we were raided. No. Good. How are you feeling, Cveta? Slightly sick. Yeah, it is Cveta. Good. Anton, you're hungry and tired. You can go to bed. We've now moved around here. How are we doing here? In terms of stuff, we've got enough to... We do have enough to make one of these, which is very, very good. I'm going to prioritize getting food before I start getting protections, and then we're going to see how much we need to upgrade this. So we need a good chunk more. That's fine. You can get up, Cveta. Pavle needs to go to bed. Besides that, everywhere is now clear, so we are going to have a pretty chill day today. Very much just waiting and see if anyone comes to the door. If they do, then great. If they don't, then oh well. We've got some food here. I could really do with upgrading this, actually, just because I don't want to be wasting a lot of materials, but who knows? Who, in fact, knows? Maybe we'll see if anyone comes to the door today. It'll be a 15-minute episode, I think, today, especially given that I'm currently powering through this sore throat. It's actually starting to become harder, because obviously talking so much with a sore throat isn't the best thing to do. I've got a decent amount of stuff. I just need more materials. Can't make anything at this workbench right now. Maybe I'll have a few new locations tomorrow that I can play with. Yeah, though, there's some good stuff there, but nothing I really need. Don't think we're going to get anyone to the door day 2, but we have to kind of stick it out and wait. But yeah, just look how slow Cveta is. If I was to run with you, you'd probably catch up. Or actually, no, you're about the same speed. That'd be an interesting experiment to do, would be to set everyone up like at one end of the house and see if I can make them run the same distance. So, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1. Oh no, I need you to move out of the way. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's the same. There's me, and now we're just doing running races throughout the house. Maybe we should get faster if we do more running. So if I just make Zlata constantly run around like an idiot. This is good exercise, right? Or am I just being evil? I feel like I'm just being evil. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this so much. I shouldn't be in charge of people's well-being sometimes. We're going to end the day there. No one's coming to the door. Those guys are sleeping. I'm letting you sleep again. We have got a few locations available, but for now we're just going to scavenge, guard, sleep. Guard, sleep, like that should be fine. Pick up what we can. There were a few good items. If we get the trader coming, then we can get a few benefits from that. Maybe some wood to build up some defenses would also be nice, but for now, the main target is just getting materials back home. See if I can make a upgraded workbench would be nice. No, no one wants that. No one ever wants that. Is there anything at the back here if I look? Can I get down here? Can't even get down there. Very fair. Let's go and get the bandages from upstairs, because that was something that was really worthwhile. We can run across to here. Very nice, very nice. Grab all of this. Nice. And there was also a lot more materials there. Nice. Good. No one's really going to go for all those other bits and pieces, which is fair enough. Some weapon parts, some water, some wood. And even that is worth trading. Okay, I've got an okay backpack now. Let's see what's in here. Anything of use? More wood. I mean, that's a lot of wood, which is a good thing to have. I think there are some components in the downstairs as well, so we can grab those as well. I do worry that sometimes this does become repetitive. A lot of people do enjoy what my content is at the moment, which I'm thrilled about, and I'm loving that everybody gets so involved and so with it. I just want to make sure that you guys are not finding this too repetitive. Hopefully with the additional challenges, that should be good. And a lot of people just like to watch this in the background, because every game is slightly different. Like, especially with these different scenarios. Stuff that I've never done before. I think, especially given I did the high score challenges, which was the same game over and over by the end. Because I just knew how to do it without really relying on each character's abilities. So it became its own thing. Good. We've been raided. Anton got slightly wounded. That is not good. You're slightly wounded, though, so you can go to bed. You're slightly sick and recovering. That's fine. You can run to bed as well. In terms of upgrades, how close are we to this? We got enough wood, that's fine. We've got 21 wood, in fact. You know what we can do with that? We can actually upgrade this way. Let's get 2 of these up and running. 1, 2. Good, and that means Cveta, you're going to work on the front one, Zlata can work on the back one, and we're going to be in a really good spot. We do also need to think about food, and we have got the stuff we need. Once these 2 have been upgraded and built, we'll then start to work on food. Then these guys can also eat, because we have to use 4 food up each time. That's the problem. Maybe the school will have a lot of good things that I could get hold of. That'll be our place next time, maybe. We'll see how it goes. We're getting people working harder. Very nice, very nice. And up here, very good, very good. Perfect. I do realise I like to repeat myself a lot, because, well, I'm talking, and you have to learn to commentate somehow, don't you? I could be talking about actual meaningful things, but who wants to do that? Well, who wants to hear me talk about meaningful things? Good. I need some of this. Look, 5. Ugh, I'm not going to have enough, am I? I'm going to have enough for this if I make 4. I'm burning the books. The books are gone. The Necronomicon is no longer with us. We're going to use that and the wood, and then we are going to move from there. That will give us enough food as we go, but we're going to struggle to get more food as we go. This is the thing, is they've also designed it, whereas these Zlata and Pavle are good characters to have. Neither of them have abilities that really, like, reduce the food consumption. So if you had like Bruno, so you could use less water and less fuel, that'd be great. If you had, weirdly, Anton is probably the person that is going to be the most beneficial in collecting enough food, because that's the one that's the traps. Which I always think is a bit unfair that it caps out at 2. You should be able to put as many as you want in there, if I'm totally honest. The trader is here. Good. Cveta, you can go and talk to them while we're cooking up. We've got 2 of these to trade, and we've also got the moonshine to trade. We're going to try and get as much as we can, and then it'll be the final day today that we have in the game. For today, boom, boom, boom. That won't do, try harder. How little? How much less? Deal. Thank you. I'm going to go again. I'll give you this, and you're going to give me all of that. I want all of that as well. Unfortunately, you won't give me all that. One of this. I did say I was going to try and save that. Maybe that? That's very generous of me. I know. Fine, we have a deal. That is a good selection. We're going to do that, and we're going to go back into here. We're going to see what else we have. I could give you this, and you could give me some of this. Interesting. 10 for that is good. I'm happy with that. The weapon parts is good to have hold of. I mean, I could just give some of this. Like, if I gave you that, and then some of this, that's fine. We can have a deal territory. I mean, I'm happy with that. If I was to drop one of these off? No, that won't do. Try harder. Is there anything that's worth less if I was to drop, like, one of this? Okay, 2 of that. I think that's the way to go. Deal. If I now look at our things, we've got a lot there. How much would it be to upgrade this? You should go and eat, actually, immediately, Zlata. And actually, you two should both also get some food in. How are we close? We're there. We're going to get that upgraded. We're doing all right for the early start of this game. Run upstairs and everyone can get a chance to eat, which is good. Pavle, you're also going to need to run upstairs. I think I've got everything good out of this guy that I'm really going to need. Because tomorrow's plan is then going to be to try and get enough for a hatchet. But that's going to be kind of an issue for another day. Good, you can head to bed. I know we traded away a lot of our good stuff, but it is something that I feel has put us in a better position. Because we're now only like two of these and 4 of this away from helping. Good, you need to go and eat. You need to go and sleep. You need to go and say goodbye to this gentleman, because he's not actually going to be that much more help. I was about to say, oh, those 4 weapon parts though, actually. That won't do, try harder. Interesting, interesting, interesting. If I gave you one of those for that, that won't do. 1 more of those. Trying to work it out to try and get the difficult bits here. Very generous. Fine, we have a deal. I'll grab that wood and some water. Thank you. That is a good deal. I'm happy with that because that gives me the weapon parts that I will need to set this up. Just need to get some wood, but I can do that tomorrow. And then we can break through everything, finish off what we need to do, and we're actually in a really good spot. Perfect. Focus on wood tomorrow. So we've got all these locations. I think it seems as if it's this one, which is fine. Sleep, sleep, guard. Very nice. We're going to go to the Shelled School, see what we can pick up. We'll take the stuff that we always take with us. Although mostly I want to pick up wood, and I want to pick up some other bits and pieces. I was about to say, I need 3 more wood, really. Because that will get me enough to make the hatchet. But once I've done that, I also want a bit more, because I need to upgrade the oven, really, tomorrow. Got the parts I need. I've got most of the components. I think I've got all of them. Maybe it's 20. Maybe it'd be worth picking up some of those as well today. But for now, we're focusing on getting what we can. I mean, there's some extra parts. Thank you. And some wood. We need 2 more of that wood, and we're very much home free. This is being a very good run for us today. Nice, more wood. Pick up all of it on the way. Then we've got our shovel to get through all of this. Then we can also come back here with a hatchet and grab a whole load of stuff. We've got what we needed. Anything from this point on is a real bonus. And also then by day 4 we'll be fully barricaded up. And with an upgraded metal workshop and a regular workshop. For our first episode, I think this is a pretty solid start. So we'll see how it goes. How are you guys all doing? Hope you guys had a good Christmas, actually. That's something I've not spoken about. I had a good Christmas, actually. Got engaged, which is pretty cool. But what else am I doing in my life? What else am I up to? Went home to see my family. Saw my extended family, so my nieces, nephews, etc. That's always a fun thing to get to spend time with. It's a very different experience when you've got little people running around as Christmas. When you're comparing it to like the olden days, back when I was I was the youngest in the family, and so I was having lots and lots of Christmases where we were just adults. So it's a very different feeling, but it's fun. I do like playing with kids. It's a very different feeling, but it's fun. Let's go and see what we can grab. I'm just going to pick up more electronic parts if I can. It's very, very good. That's good. Electronic parts are the final thing in my little collection. We'll come back here, of course, because there's just so much stuff. Oh, a load more of those. I'll take that, because these are useful to have. Maybe I'll be making a whole load more stuff. I look here. Ah, there's some stuff behind the thing over here. I'm not going to go and talk to those guys, because that's always a negative thing to happen. Don't really need to pick up any food today. There is some here. I'll leave it behind for now. There's always in the fridge, there's a whole load of materials, because that's where you would, of course, store a load of materials. Instead of that, I'm going to grab the water. I think that's a sensible shout. I do want more electronic parts, but I don't know where I'm going to find them. Maybe in here? It's weird that that's also... There we go, another one. I feel like I've actually achieved then. Let's run back home, and I'll leave the episode there for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video where we try to get Pavle, Cveta, Anton, and Zlata all the way through this war without any of them getting lost along the way. See you then. Ta-ra.